Most people find it difficult to leave their comfort zone and make changes in their lifestyles, even when these changes are positive and would probably make their lives better. This has given me the inspiration to develop a mobile application that can get people to adopt new good habits while staying motivated. Studies have shown that the main reason that discourages people from trying out new things in their life is their lack of motivation. I decided, therefore, to make my app as motivational as possible. I choose identities and relationships as a global context for my project in an attempt to help people improve the quality of their personal, physical, mental, social and spiritual health by exiting their comfort zone and daring to try new, usually better, daily habits. I have always been interested in personal development, which made me feel ready to start working on a related project. Reflecting on my own experience, constantly trying to add new things to my life, or seeing my relatives and friends struggling whenever they want to incorporate new habits into their lives, despite their awareness of the doubtless positive impact of their behavioral change. I felt the urge to work on a project that would help all of us to move ahead and leave our comfort zones, to improve the quality of our lifestyles. Besides, I choose to make my project a mobile application because I have always been attracted to technology in general and to application making in particular. I also think that mobile applications are a very effective way to resolve problems nowadays. For instance, when I'm trying to figure out a certain problem, I find that the best way for me to resolve it is to have something with me all the time, so that it would keep me alert and motivated. Therefore, since almost everyone has access to and uses a mobile phone these days, I truly believe that a mobile app remains the best product for my problem-solving projects. To clarify the problem that I'm trying to solve, here is a story I have made up that I would like to tell you. Imagine Alex, a young man who has a very bad lifestyle. He always eats junk food, never plays sports, and always leaves his work till last minute. So obviously, he always gets stressed and frustrated. One day, he decides to change his lifestyle. He starts to eat healthy food, go to the gym every day, read a lot, among a lot of other changes. He manages to follow his new healthy habits for the first day and the second. But after about a week, he feels discouraged and misses the comfort he felt in his previous lifestyle. He wonders why he's doing all of that. So he stops, goes back to his old habits, and even becomes worse. From that day on, every time he wants to start a new good habit, he remembers his failure at changing and simply stays as he is. He is not healthy or satisfied, but he feels stable in his comfort zone. This is just a story, but it can show us the problem that most people suffer from. Whenever they want to do something new, they simply can't because their comfort zone stops them. Based on my analysis of the problem I would like to be able to solve, I have established 3 criteria of success. First, the app should have a clear interface that will make it understandable to everyone. Second, the app should be able to help its users to really add new habits to their life. Third, the app should motivate them to try and keep trying new things. To prove that people really struggle while trying to exit their comfort zone, I started with a problem analysis procedure, which included a survey distribution. I found that 95% of people want to add new good habits to their life, but that 68% of them find that it's difficult to stay motivated. 100% of them say that they would love to have an application to keep motivated. And I also found some interesting statistics concerning the kind of changes that people would like to make. Among their interests, about 76% of them expressed the wish to change their way of work or study. 71% of them wanted to eat more healthily. 57% to be more active and to play sports regularly. And 38% to improve their relationships. There are also a few of them who wanted to be more organized, and others who wanted to develop themselves. My survey results again confirmed that my application would be beneficial to almost everyone, because my app is dedicated to everyone who wishes to change their life by trying new habits. I also searched on internet about the best ways to exit our comfort zones, and I watched some videos about this subject. I started working on my project at the beginning of September, and I started by making a plan of my project, and then I drawed all the screens of the application, which will let me be more organized while making the app. I also wrote on a notebook all the ideas that comes to my mind, so I don't forget them. And then I started designing the tree that I'm going to use on my app. Finally, I started making the application using App Builder. At first, I was planning to make it using Android Studio and with the programming language Java. But it was so advanced for my level, and it didn't work with my computer. So I switched to App Builder. While working on my project, I tried to manage my time as well as possible. So I focused on the project on weekends and holidays, leaving weekdays to schoolwork. And whenever I had free time, I tried to exploit it as much as I can to work on my project. While searching for the best ways to add new habits to our life, I found different research confirming that it takes about 21 days to make a new habit part of our comfort zone. It can occasionally take 66 days if the habit is rather difficult or complicated. But in average, 21 days are enough. Consequently, I designed my app to track the user's habit for 21 days, asking them to confirm having followed the new pattern on a daily basis. Otherwise, the app makes the user restart the count from day 1. In addition, to make the app motivational, I designed the tree that grows up day after day, as long as the user confirms continuity of the new habit. Or else, after 1 day without confirmation, the tree dies. To work more on the user's motivation, the app sends a motivational message to all the users every day to let them stay motivated. The message can be either a quote or a simple message, which keeps motivating the user. The app also has a community where users can talk about their achievements to encourage each other and stay motivated. To help users be more productive and try new things in their life, the app suggests a new challenge for the users every day, which will really help them improve positively. And whenever users follow their habits and do the suggested challenges, they get into higher levels in the app. And each level has a motivational title, which will let users be motivated to improve themselves. While making the app, I thought a lot before adding any feature to it, because I wanted to make sure whether it would fit the app and also if it was going to improve it. I tried to make it useful for a maximum number of users, while always staying in touch with my supervisor, either by meeting or through email, for further support or guidance. When I finished my app, I put it on Play Store to be able to test it, and then, of course, to make it accessible to the large public. I asked some people to try it and tell me their thoughts by answering another survey. And the results were that most of them thought that my app had a clear and understandable interface, that it would really help people add new habits to their life, and that it would motivate users to try new things. In general, I found my product to have answered most of what I was hoping to achieve. And as I intend to continue to improve my app, whenever a new idea comes to my mind, I will make sure to incorporate it within my app. To conclude, working on this project has helped me prove that it's very important for all of us to know ourselves, be able to exit our comfort zone, and try new things in order to have a better and healthier life. I found that my product is closely related to the global context of identities and relationships. Because when people try to develop themselves or try to be more productive, they inevitably get to know themselves better and start leading a healthier lifestyle from all sides, whether personally, socially, mentally, or emotionally. Working on this project has also helped me improve myself in many fields, which I think will really help me in my future career and life in general. I have learned new skills such as time management, programming, and also English. I am happy and confident that all this will help me improve my way towards higher studies and work in the future. As for learner profiles, I improved as a thinker because while I was making the app, I used critical and creative thinking to make my app as useful as I can for almost everyone. I also improved as an inquirer because I developed my searching skills while I was searching about my subjects and while I was trying to figure out the best ways to make my app a motivational app.